Cheers, how you do, buckaroos? And if you can hear UFO, only you can rock me. I don't know the rest of UFO, only you can rock me. Hey, I'm able to kick back a little bit today. I got a busy day at work tomorrow, but got a day off at the moment, so I thought I'd have a couple beers with you today. Got a little ambitious earlier. I put a pot of gumbo on. Now I got it simmering. I actually smoked my own. I smoked the andouille. I didn't make the andouille. I bought a good andouille. It's from a local. Well, I got it at Ruby's, which is kind of a local gourmet-ish store. But it was a Circle B brand, which is out of Seymour, Missouri, not far from here. They're local. So I thought, well, let's try that andouille. I hadn't had it before, and it is. I'm going to take a little credit, though, because I did smoke it myself. It's raw, and I believe it's cured, if I remember right. But, I smoked it out there. Ooh, baby. I thought I had hickory. I always have hickory on hand, but somehow I ran out of hickory. I didn't realize it. But I did have some oak, which I used for the heat, for the fire, and then I used some maple wood, and it worked. It just came out beautifully. I got a picture of them, and I'll post a picture with the video, but wow. So I picked up the Schlafly Bonfire box. I've really been in the mood for a Pilsner lately, been drinking a lot of other things. I wanted a solid Pilsner. Not a lot, I've got the Founder's Solid Gold Lager, which is okay for light beer, but sometimes I like that bite of a Pilsner. I'm using it to this kind of a thirst quenching beer. I just got my, you got to stand over while you're making the roux, and by the time I got everything together and got my andouille browned, and now I've got it simmering. So I worked up quite a sweat. So I want to have one. I'm going to have the Pilsner to kind of relax with. Let me show it to you. I talked for so long, my head's gone down. But I got some pictures of it with a nice head. Looks like it's going to have nice lacing though. So anyway, let me read a little bit from the bottle here. Schlafly Pilsner is a golden, crystal clear lager. The hops are the pleasant bitterness and a lemony, peppery taste. So they don't say the hops, lemony, peppery. I'm guessing Saaz is in here. Saaz tends to give you peppery notes. Probably some Hallertau in there, but I don't know exactly. They are added at the beginning of the brew for bitterness, and the end for flavor. So there you go, 5%, 30 IBUs, so respectable numbers for a Pilsner using my Radaburger glass. Oh yeah, it's got a very nice nose. And now we've got some humble pie, 30 days in the hole. You can hear humble pie. 30 days in the hole. I don't own the rights to humble pie, 30 days in the hole. Yeah, you do get some lemony notes. You certainly get a little bit of pepper. I'm going to expound on the lemony, though. Excuse me, my nose is. I feel a lot of herbal notes on the nose, but certainly lemony. But I also feel like I'm getting lemon in the form of lemongrass. You get maybe a hint of lemon zest, but I also feel like I'm getting lemongrass. More herbal lemon than, biting a lemon, okay? If that makes sense to you. Oh, gosh, that's nice. Yeah, that's tasty. It is. You can. Okay, I'm gonna say you can tell that it's an American version of a Pilsner. Recently, I've had the Urban Chestnut Stamptish and the KC Bierko Pilsner. Though those two, in my opinion, are as close as an American craft brewery comes to a German Pilsner. However, this is certainly an American-style Pilsner, but it is tasty nonetheless. Nice bready malts. Yeah, a little biscuity, but yeah, you do feel those notes that they talk about. It's right near the end that I feel the lemon here on the flavor. And whereas the nose, I feel more herbal lemon. On the taste, the palate, I feel more lemon, lemon. Okay, it's nice. As you see, this thing's going down easier than Tijuana Hooker because I was thirsty. Man, I worked up a serious sweat in that kitchen for a minute. Even had the fan going and everything. But when you're making that roux, you got to stay with her, baby. And I don't use a jar roux, man. I ain't there ain't no coon ass in my blood, but I ain't no first of May neither. ain't no first man. Yeah, I've learned from people over the years, right? I was actually 25 before I even had gumbo for the first time, to be honest with you. And it was probably about 10 years after that before I had a friend actually, teach me how to, and then watching a lot of cooking shows over the years, I've kind of put my own spin on it. I won't say that my version of a gumbo is 100% authentic, but I try to stay pretty close. But yeah, I mean, I want to put my spin on it. I want to do it my way. So, it may not be, New Orleans gumbo, but nevertheless, in my kitchen right now, I haven't tasted it because I just got it simmering. But my kitchen, there's some smells in my kitchen. Oh my goodness, it smells good in there. Yeah, that gumbo is. And this is a good idea. It's the first time I bought this one from Circle B Ranch at Ruby's. But I like the ingredients on it. And I don't like buying a smoked sausage. I like buying the raw sausage and smoking it myself. Got the right amount of smoke on it. And I had the fire briefly at 250 as I got going, but then it stayed at 200 for most of the cook time or the smoke time, I guess. Just gotta slowly smoke that baby. Use a little bit of oak for the fire, and then add a bit of hickory a little bit at a time. If you can hear, Mata Hoople, Honolulu Boogie. I don't know the rights to Mata Hoople, Honolulu Boogie. It's a great damn tune now. Starting to get fancy with my Spotify and make various mixes. I was keeping it simple early on. Now I'm making, specific mixes. First, I just had, I did one, just generally my playlist, which is basically contained every song that I like from every genre across the board. And then I did an easy, everything that's not hard rock on an easy does it. Everything that's not easy listening on a heavy does it. But now I'm starting to make, specific playlists. Started working on one for, a Halloween playlist. It's, again, I take some liberties. Put together a Christmas playlist. I'm putting together a New Year's Eve playlist, which is basically happy tunes. Yeah, a few slow dancers, but nothing melancholy. It's New Year's Eve, after all. Honolulu Boogie. Yeah, so anyway, we're about done with this. And I also picked up the Bonfire box that has a Pilsner, the Brown Ale, their APA, and their Pumpkin Stout, which is the only pumpkin. I haven't bought any pumpkins this season on purpose. Now, I will eventually buy some, only because I promised a friend I'd send them to him. So as soon as I get a paycheck in, I'm going to send them some pumpkins. But and this one happened to come with the Bonfire box, so it is probably my first pumpkin of the season. But I also picked up a 6-pack of their double IPAs. So I'm going to go from a Pilsner to a double IPA next. But I didn't want to do the double IPA first. I needed that thirst-quenching beer. I needed this one to get me started. So there you go. So I'll be back in a little bit with that double IPA. I am trying to be a whisperer, evangelist, beer drinker, beer wisdom, and all-around good guy. Remember, y'all, life is serious. Beer shouldn't be. Relax and enjoy.